What's up, YouTube? It's Lilt with Techaholics, and today I want to do a comparison, or versus. This is actually my first video, but an LG watch versus the Asus zenwatch 2. So these are both very good devices. Just saying that to begin with, they both are Android wear, except for this screen is actually bigger than this screen, but this screen has a nicer pixel density. This one's 240 by 240, and this one's 320 by 320. So let me go ahead and tell you the difference between the LG watch and the Asus zenwatch. So the LG watch, it is actually water and dust resistant. It's resistant up to 1 meter for 30 minutes, which is like 3 feet of water. And this watch has Gorilla Glass and it has a Quadcore processor, 4 gigabytes of memory, and it does not have a speaker on the outside. So the Asus zenwatch 2, this watch has water resistant, same specs, and it also has Gorilla Glass. It has a quad-core processor, also 4 gigs of memory, and this one has Wi-Fi built into it. So let's go ahead and look at the watches. So let's go ahead and turn this one on. Let's turn this one on too. Okay, so automatically you can probably see the difference, how this one's a little bit bigger than this one. This one does have a curved display, and it is the gunmetal. And you see the speaker on the back right there. This is the charging port. And this one does not have the speaker, but this is a charging port over here. So let's go ahead and switch through. Look. Okay, so one thing that I like about this watch is it has pretty big apps to display. Whoop, my bad, I did not mean to do that. So this one has pretty big apps because of how big that the screen is. It has different apps that you can use on it versus this one. But honestly, I have gotten pretty good battery life on this. I haven't tried this one yet because I actually just got this watch. But this watch, it feels nice in the hand whenever you're holding it or whenever you have it on your wrist. And this watch, I mean, I like it. It's box shaped. That's the only thing. I mean, it doesn't feel more like a watch. I mean, it has a little weight to it, but this one actually has a little bit more weight to it. So it feels, it feels nice. Each one feels nice on the wrist. But this one, I've actually gotten pretty good battery life. I've gotten up to like 3, maybe 4 days of battery life on this watch. People say they haven't gotten that much battery life on it, but yes, I use this watch a lot. I even have the internet browser on it. If my phone would zoom in or do it, but if you can tell, I do have the web browser on there, and I use it quite a bit for like looking up things. But day-to-day use, I'll probably get like 3 days worth of battery on this watch. And then this watch, I don't know how much battery life I'm going to get on this, but I'm pretty sure that I'll probably get around that much, or maybe even an extra day, which that would be nice because it's a little bit bigger, so they probably have a little bit more bigger battery in it. But that's what it looks like on the back of this watch, the LG watch. Of course, you could tell already that the G watch is quite smaller than it, but this does have a little bit of bulk to it in the back for its design right here. But the LG watch, it's just flat. So that's a nice design right here. Like I said, this one doesn't have the speaker and this one does, so they probably have the amp in here. So whenever they have, whenever they get the update for it, they'll, enable the amp, and you can be able to listen to music, be able to talk on the phone, different odds and ends like that. So the way that you turn this screen on this watch is you press the um, crown on the side, and it'll turn it on and turn it off. The way that you turn on and off this watch is just by touching the screen. So let me turn it off. I'll say, tap on the screen 3 times to turn it on. 1, 2, 3. There we go. You gotta do it very quickly for it to do it, because that's like a battery saving feature that's on it. But one thing about this watch is that it's only Bluetooth. This watch actually has a Wi-Fi enabled on it, and the way that that works is like if you have a Wi-Fi saved on your phone, that's how it'll connect to it. So let me go into the settings real quick. I'm going to show you that it does have Wi-Fi on it. This one does not. So this is Wi-Fi enabled and also Bluetooth enabled, and this one has just Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi. So let me go ahead and show you the different abouts. This one is of course the Asus zenwatch, and this one of course is the LG watch. So this one is running the older version of Android because, like I said, we didn't get the update yet, but we should soon. And this one has got the 6.0 update on it, so that's really nice. There's different features on this one. It has, the new gestures, and it also has screen lock, and it has permissions. Different things came with the update with this watch that's really nice. But whenever this watch actually gets that update, it's supposed to be able to allow calling and stuff straight from the watch. So we can't wait to get that one. But so far, I like both of these watches, but this one would have to be my favorite so far, just because, it has the bigger screen, and it also has that capability of calling. You could call from both of them right now, but you would have to connect the Bluetooth earphones or, anything that's compatible with Bluetooth so you'd be able to call. But yeah, so they both have the same band pretty much, except for this one's a little bit darker and this one's a little bit more gray. But yeah, this one is made with the Gorilla Glass and gunmetal, and this one is a metal base around it, but on the back it's plastic. So that's okay. The plastic isn't gonna harm the watch. This one is, I think, plastic also, but it's just a different texture of plastic. Okay, system watch 2, model number, everything for it. So far I give my thumbs up to this one. My thumbs up to the Asus, because this watch, it has a faster processor in it. You can get games on these watches, but I have not tried that yet. I will probably get different apps, show y'all what apps that I use on my Android watch day to day, and probably help you with like battery usage and different things like that. I always put my watches in theater mode because that saves battery if I'm not using it. I still get my updates and stuff on the watch, so that doesn't really harm the updates or my notifications or anything. But if y'all have any questions about either one of these watches, feel free to message me at my Facebook. I will put the link in the description. And like always, thanks for watching. Like and